Okay, I've been wanting to make this video for a little while now. We just made a major purchase, and the one funny thing I thought about that is, unlike many other major purchases, there was very little information online about this particular purchase. And I thought that was very odd considering the price. There's some great videos out there. There's one by Bogey King that helped me a lot, thank you. But I wanted to do my own little review of the 2023 Club Car HP lithium ion golf cart. So why buy a golf cart in 2022? For us, it made a lot of sense. We live in a golf cart community. We live on a golf course. We're able to drive directly from our house to the course, play around, go to the clubhouse, all of those things, which is wonderful. We're very lucky. So for us, it made a lot of sense. We don't have car payments anymore. We drive older cars, so this is the newest vehicle by far that we own. We went with all manufacturer options. We didn't do any aftermarket options whatsoever. With the exception of one, we did do a mat that goes into the golf cart, which I will show you later. But that was the only aftermarket accessory that we went with. We went with the 12-inch wheels, the Athena wheels. We like those a lot. They ride very nice. We did not do the locking glove box, which was not an option when we made the order. One thing we've really been happy with is the Bluetooth speaker system. It is very expensive, but it sounds great. The fit and finish is wonderful. I've been very happy with that. We did do the white Elite seats. That probably caused the biggest delay, but they are very nicely put together. Look great on this particular color. We did go with the Versatach system for all the accessories. It's actually well put together. I like it a lot. It includes we got the ball washer, we got the sand bottle, we got two bag holders. They fit in nice. One thing I'm not happy with though is the rear locking glove or trunk that we did. Overall, it's just very plasticky feeling. It's not very functional. Of course, as soon as you put the golf bags on it, you can't access any of that, which we knew that was the case anyway. But overall, it just has a very cheap, plasticky feel. There's a lot of flex to it. Doesn't feel, doesn't really match the rest of the cart in my opinion. We did do the grab rails. Highly recommend those. They're very solid, aluminum, great. As I said before, we did the lithium ion option, which is very expensive, but you see the engine compartment here. Very clean, very well put together. One great thing is it includes a 6-year warranty on those. One thing I was surprised on the overall fit and finish, we found a lot of loose conduit. We found a lot of loose bolts, which really doesn't, jive with the cost of this cart. Here you see the rear folding platform, really good. I like it a lot. It makes the cart that much more functional. We did go with the under seat storage option. As you will see here, what there is a small plastic tub insert that goes into the trunk space that you can access from under the seat. This is actually very functional for golf because you can access this when you actually have two golf bags on the cart. So of course the big question is, how does it perform playing golf? It's one thing to have the 4-seater and have that flexibility, but is a 4-seater decent for actually playing around the golf? Now I'm lucky I live on a golf course, so I can go out there and I can pick and choose times when it's not busy and really give you the rundown of it. But I think the biggest concerns I had initially was, how would the bag set on the golf cart with this new Versatach system? And is it convenient to get the clubs in and out and around the golf? And what's the range that I was expecting to get?
was really hoping to get 36 holes. I do live about a mile and a half from the actual golf course, so let's take that in consideration. I haven't played 36 yet, but I have played 27 holes, and I only burned through about 50% of the battery in those 27 holes. I left my house at 90%, didn't charge the night before. Hit back in the garage at about 40%. Now I was driving pretty conservatively, but at least take that into consideration. I think I could get an easy 36 holes out of this cart with the drive to and back from the golf course. So here is how the bag sets on the cart. The VersaTach system is very expensive, but I have to say so far I'm pretty pleased with it. It's been very stable. Some bags work better than others, there's no doubt about that. This particular setup, as you see, and I already showed you, I do have the ball washer on the back, I do have the sand bottle on the back, I have the cooler on order, which goes right here in the middle. Unfortunately, that's pretty far back ordered. We're looking at probably not delivering until January 2023 on that particular option. As far as getting the clubs out, I found that angling the bag on the back works a little better. So you can see here, so that's a little better view. We're angled slightly. And that gives me much more room, because you do have the overhang that you're fighting on this. But you can see here, even in this putter well, I have quite a bit of room here. The hardest ones are this bag does have the individual dividers, as you can see. It's the Sun Mountain, I believe, I can't remember the model number, but it is one of their newer bags. It's very nice. But even these that are on the end, I'm able to clear pretty well. Longer woods, longer irons, no problem. You just angle those to the correct area and you can get them out. I was quite a bit worried about how that was going to work out, and it's working out pretty well so far. Here's a little better view of the cart with the bag to give you some context. Now, I ordered this particular cart before they were doing the in-cart charger option. So this is the included charger. It's been fine, and for my needs, to be honest, I don't really need an in-cart charging solution because I'm not going to be at campsites. I'm not going to be transporting this. This will always live in the garage on this golf course and will not need an in-cart charger for that use. Give you an idea on clearance on this garage. I do have a standard garage. I think I'm about a ½ inch shorter than the 84 inches, which you're supposed to have. I have the garage door pretty much as high as I can. Now, as you're seeing here, I'm getting tons of clearance, but the issue is not, at this point, the issue is at the entry to the garage, which on the lifted models, I was about a ½ inch too short. Wasn't able to get the cart in the garage without scraping or being very careful getting it in. So that's about it. That's really all there was to it. It was a relatively simple process to order this. We did have a long wait, so consider that if you are thinking about purchasing a new cart. As I said before, I was just really surprised. Unlike any other major purchase that you do, there was just not very much information online. I could not find any information about the Bluetooth speakers, the VersaTach system. So they didn't have anything to look at the dealership because of the inventory issues. So it was really just looking at pictures online and just trying to decide what the best option was for us. In hindsight, there were certainly some things that I would not recommend that you would get. The locking trunk, I don't think is very well done, to be honest. But as far as the rest of it, we've been very happy with it.
It's been a lot of fun, and we're overall very happy with the purchase.